Shalom, Apostle Talk, coming back at you with this truth, giving all praises to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakar Kodash. And I'm going to entitle this video, America is nothing but a fucked up futuristic movie. You know, I'm driving around, just getting off of the damn slave. And I'm just driving around all over the place, doing deliveries here and there. And, you know, you just know, you go to certain areas, you know, the roads, if you go around Jake, the roads are all fucked up like a third world country. Then when you go where these well-to-do Edomites live, their roads are clear, their roads are good, the lights work, everything works. And you know, that just goes to show, and that backs up what the scriptures say about the curses, and mainly in Deuteronomy the 28th chapter. And that proves that we are those people, man. Because the majority of Jake, they living bad, man. They're living in fucked up tenement buildings, fucked up apartment buildings. If they got a house, the house is all half beat up, needs work on the porch, needs badly in need of a paint job. And when you go in the house is all fucked up, shit's falling apart. You know, this is the Twilight episode that won't stop, man. This ain't nothing but a long ass fucking Twilight Zone. Almost 400 some odd years, 400 years of a Twilight episode that went bad, man. It just won't fucking stop. This is a goddamn nightmare that you can't wake up from, man. You know? Yeah, I was watching videos, and if I get a chance, I'll put them up. You see them on the screen, showing you the different areas in America where Jake lives. Like I was watching this one video, and if I can find it, I'll put it up, and you'll see it in Baltimore, the slums in Baltimore, and it looks like a third world, like fucking Calcutta, India, some goddamn place, man, or somewhere in India where it's all slums, man. You see Jake walking around with their head down, you know, all depressed. You got a lot of houses, one next to each other, which that's in Isaiah. Woe to him that join house to house, to join field to field. I believe that's Isaiah the 8th chapter. Anyway, and the houses are boarded up, so nobody's living in these houses unless you're homeless and you bust in the house and you know, you exercise your right to what the hell do you call, what's that word, where you go into a house and you just live there, you ain't paying rent. The banks own the houses, but you know, the banks, nobody's trying to buy those houses, so you just go up in there. Oh damn, what's that goddamn word, man? You go into a house and squatters' rights, you know. Yeah, so Jake is living so bad that they go in an abandoned house and they just fucking go up in there and just start living up in there, man. They might take a long extension cord, or 2 or 3 extension cords, and plug them into a wire up the light pole to get electricity. You know, they might get some old cable and rig up something to get some basic cable. Jake is not doing good. The only ones that are doing good, and they receive their consolation, are these Jakes in the hip-hop world, the NBA, the NFL, the boxing world, you know, the entertainment world, if you're a singer. And then, you know, when they hit a certain age, you know, they wind up bankrupt. So they wind up, you know, with nothing any fucking way, man. Hey, it says in Deuteronomy 28 It said, cursed shall you be when you come in, and cursed shall you be when you go out. Remember the story of Red Fox? You know, he died. The IRS was on his ass, and they took everything, and they even took the fucking ring off of his goddamn finger, man. And the man died. Basically, he died of a broken heart, man. And he made a statement. He said, somebody need to do something. And the only Jake that helped him, from what I know, is Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy gave him that role in Harlem Nights, and then he gave him some other money. I think he gave him like $500,000 or something, so he helped him out. He looked out for him. But you niggas out there in Hollywood, you niggas that are making it, you ain't about your people, man. You know, your attitude is, I got mine, you going out there and get yours, you know? And you go to Chicago and certain other cities in America, Jake is just shooting up each other left and right, man. Blowing each other away. And that's that hate. That's also in the scriptures, man. You know, they make a big deal about the school shooting down there in Florida, where that shit, you know, 17 students died. But what about Jake out there in Chicago, out there in LA, out there in certain parts of New Jersey, man? Because they don't give a fuck about Jake, man. It tells you in Jeremiah, I believe it's either the 5th or the 15th chapter, I haven't read it in a while, but it said, will they go to thy side and ask how thou doest? No, they don't give a shit about you. You're the forgotten. And that's what proves that we're Israelites, man. Because we're under that curse. Even to this very day, man. In this society, man, if you get a job, you ain't gonna make too much money. You're gonna make just enough. You might have to get a little side job. You got to get a regular job, a little side job. You might have to live with your girl where she might get food stamps and shit, or certain benefits. This place is not for us, man. And any Israelites out there that love this place, then you out your damn mind, man. You out your damn mind. And I did a video the other day, I forget the exact title, but it says something to the effect of, it was on a TV show, New York Times, where it says blacks are leaving these white mega churches. Yeah, because you know why? They're finding out when you go into a church, it's supposed to be all about love. There's no color in when it comes to Christianity. But they're finding out that that's goddamn bullshit, man. When you go to a mega church, Esau sit on one side, Jacob sit on the other side. Esau don't talk to Jake. You know? And that shows you that this motherfucker, this Edomite, he's a hypocrite, man. He's a devil. And let you marry one of his daughters in the church. They're going to have a problem with that, man. But yet they want to be in the kingdom, man. Man, fuck you, Esau. And fuck every last one of you Edomites. And it's going to be a beautiful thing where we gather you together and we put your ass in slavery, all right? It says, surely oppression maketh a wise man mad. You guys that woke up to the fact that you Israelites and you ain't pushing this word and you ain't angry, and what motivates you to do this work, is that you fucking mad, man. You angry. You see shit on the news all week, and then you do a video on it, man. Anyway, I'm not going to make this too long, but I'm going to say this here, man. I don't know if you've been keeping up with Donald J. Trump, the current president, but that if he don't bring America to World War III, I don't know who is. He's a perfect man for the job. So big up to Donald Trump, because he's going to lead America. I see him leading America into the war of Armageddon. I see Donald Trump leading America into the Third World War. pursuant to Revelation, the 16th chapter, when it speaks about Armageddon. Because this guy's a loose cannon and a fucking asshole. But that's all right, because he's part of our salvation. He was one of them old, wicked, demonic, demon-filled Caesars back in the past. Either he was that or he was Herod the Great. But he was definitely one of them devils back there in the past coming back. And he's been in office for a year. Now what's going to happen in year 2? There's going to be a lot of changes in this place, what you call America, man. And the ultimate thing, and I keep saying this, is the mark of the beast. They keep putting up articles dealing with the mark of the beast, which is, as we know, is a microchip. There's going to come a time in the near future where they're going to make an announcement, and they're going to make it mandatory that you take that mark. And I'm always speaking on that, because that's the main prophecy that we're looking to. You know, when that prophecy come to pass, then you know that we almost out of here. We almost out this bitch. Coming back to what I said earlier in the video about these slums, man. You go out to different parts of the Midwest. You go to Detroit. Detroit is a third world country. A third world country. Detroit is all messed up. Different parts of New Jersey. Down there in Baltimore, there's certain parts in Baltimore and Philly. It looks like a third world country, man. And Jake is all messed up. Anyway, with that, let me say shalom.